I mean, you can continue.
All right.
You're just laying down the beat.
Yeah. Keep going. Anyway, so some friends and I came up with a list of. Okay, never mind.
At one point, you're literally like moving to the beat, like you're like jump up.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Future Reach. On today's episode of the Halloween special, movies. Good movies, bad movies, opinions about movies, and movie lists. So, we're actually going to do a top 5 movie marathons you should do during Halloween, which we consider to be a tradition.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, definitely my tradition.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, so the movies on this list are what my friends and I came up with. You might not agree. These guys will definitely not agree. So right before we start, I want to ask you to go in the comments. Feel free to just trash us, trash our list, or just tell us what your lists are. So we got 3 lists. The first list is, if I'm correct, family friendly. The second list is modern movies, modern horror movies. And the third one is classics, traditionals that you should watch or you should have watched by now. So I'm going to start with the family friendly. Are you guys ready?
Sure. Yep.
All right. So number 1, Hotel Transylvania.
Wait, what?
Okay. Number 2, Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Number 3, Casper.
Okay.
Number 4, Nightmare Before Christmas. And number 5, Adam Family.
The
So-
Adams Family.
Da-da-da-da-da.
You have that on 5, but a hotel up.
Yeah, I think that should be reversed.
How so?
See,
What?
Ghostbusters to me is always number 1.
Okay.
The first one are like the first 2.
I see number 1. Don't even watch the
Okay,
new one.
we're
that
talking
came
about
out.
the Ghostbusters with a
No.
male cast, by the way. Just
Nothing
I
wrong
was
with
just gonna say, like,
ladies. and
yeah,
stuff.
nothing wrong with the young ladies. We're
the
just
classic
saying
Ghostbusters.
the classic, yeah.
Ghostbusters have always been a movie that I watched as I was younger during this time period.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's still enjoyable. It's
Still
super
was,
weird.
I like over Hotel Transylvania, 100% sure. Hotel Transylvania is a very good movie, but not top.
Remember, we're going family friendly, so these are movies you want
I
to
don't.
watch
I don't
with-
care. Family friendly. Ghostbusters over
Alright.
Hotel Transylvania.
I'll be honest. Like
I tried.
It'll be playing in my house, and that's what, like, it's also like the chime to like Halloween is coming. I look on TV and it's right on cable television, and like my mom or my brother's watching it, and it was like, "It's here, Halloween's
Yeah.
here, Ghostbusters here." It's
Who you
always
gonna
right in the world.
call?
Ghostbusters!
Not. Let's go to Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah, that sounds creepy. Yeah,
No.
he's right.
No,
that does sound creepy.
Al makes a good point because like if somebody's like, yeah, let's watch some Ghostbusters, and like one kid says like Hotel Transylvania, he's the weird kid.
He's the one who gets shunned.
He's the one everybody regrets that he invited.
Yeah.
Hey, if we're talking about those times, like in the 80s, that's more like the locker. Like you just shove him in.
Oh my god! Don't go about bullying. This is borderline
We're an
bullying.
anti-bullying channel, okay?
Yeah.
Are we?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I say so
with
now.
all the
okay?
shit we talked up in the last episode, I think bullying is the least of our concerns.
It's a long-held tradition that we're gonna
Starting right now, we're anti-bullying.
All right,
But
starting
go-
right now, bullying is bad. Anyway, so what were you saying? So what would you have?
like a on that list
Yeah, just top 3. I'll cut it down to top 3 because
for like just like family friendly.
you don't watch
movies.
horror, so top 3.
Not really. Like Ghostbusters for sure. I agree with Al on that. I put Hotel Transylvania like 3rd because it's not horror, but like it's not even scary. Why is it? Well, and I'm thinking about this.
It's family friendly.
It's family
The thing is,
friendly.
It
Remember the title, family
there's,
friendly.
There's like animated like horror-ish movies for kids like Paranorman is a solid one, I guess.
So
Hotel Transylvania
Yeah, it's
still
better-
encapsulates
yeah.
the whole aspect of what Halloween is.
So
That's why it deserves to be on the list.
these movies you want to watch with kids
No. Here's my thing. Like,
or with your whole family. You don't want
Yeah.
movies that will have your kids
Okay.
traumatized for life.
would Beetlejuice be on that list for you guys? Any of you guys?
Sorry,
Yes.
Beetlejuice.
what? Okay, what about it?
Like, would you put that as a family friendly?
Yes.
No.
You don't think Beetlejuice? You've seen Beetlejuice,
Yes.
but you don't think it's family.
I've seen Beetlejuice when I was a kid. That's why I'm not putting it as family
Did
friendly.
that, wait, hold on, wait. Did it actually scare you as a kid? Because I thought it was
No.
funny.
Well,
I didn't think it was like funny or thing. I just didn't get it.
You can't.
I was like, why are we watching this?
well, here's the
Every kid.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. In Lion King,
Yeah.
okay,
Mhm.
I bring this topic up.
Okay.
You remember that song?
Which one?
Can you see the love tonight? Did you know Nala and Simba was about to fuck at that age? Probably
Okay,
not.
First of all,
When you grow older,
when I watched Lion King, it was in French. I
your
didn't see
mind
that tone.
has-
I didn't hear that tone. When I was Lion King, it was in French.
No, but the thing, things
But-
go over your head. You have the reason it's family friendly is because you have your adults that understand what's actually happening, and you have kids who are going, "Mama, what's that? What do I poke? What happens?" Like, you know what I mean?
Were they
It's just-
They're cuddling, kids.
Yeah.
They're cuddling.
It's like a horrible father, like when like he came out, like his kid's like having fun. It's like, oh, somebody's getting laid.
Well, okay.
Moving on.
Moving on. So, as I was saying, you don't agree with my top 5?
well, okay,
You know,
the placing
the placement.
All right.
The overall list, I'm okay with.
Okay.
for me.
So, which one would you put first?
Beetlejuice. I mean, sorry, Ghostbusters. Beetlejuice.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
So if we're keeping the list the way it is, Hotel
Yeah.
Transylvania last,
Okay.
Ghostbusters, Adam's Family,
Okay.
Casper. No, Nightmare Before Christmas and Casper.
All right.
Yeah, Casper
So-
is the classic in terms of like family traditional.
I still feel that not even though Nightmare Before Christmas can be considered both Christmas and Halloween, I still watch that every single Halloween and Christmas. Doesn't matter when, doesn't matter who, but I would always watch Ghostbusters, then I'm at Adam's Family, then Nightmare Before Christmas.
Well,
That's the beginning of my Halloween.
well, if you got kids, follow him. He's the horror movie expert, so I'll go with him.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going modern now. It's like movies that were released recently.
Like last decade.
Yeah, within the last decade. I don't even think. Yeah, within the last decade. So number 1, Saw. All of them.
Saw in general.
Yeah. Number 2. Number 2, Get Out. Number
What? That wasn't one? Okay, anyways.
Let me
After?
finish.
After?
Let me finish. Number 3, It, the 2017 one.
Okay.
Number 4, 1408.
I snuck in number 5 for you. It's an
Okay.
Asian horror movie that probably none of you have seen, but I think it deserves to be on the list.
Dream?
It's called Dream Home.
Dream Home.
It is.
When did you have access to my list?
When did you cross this out?
All right.
Okay.
Wait,
it's
what-
my skills.
Wait,
I
hold
have,
on. What
okay?
was originally on that list? I can't read that.
It doesn't matter. We have Dream Home now.
You succeeded.
Anyway.
Yes, I win.
So,
Like,
I
no
repeat.
curious.
Saw, Get Out, It, 1408, and Dream Home. Dream Home?
Dream Home.
Yeah, Dream Home.
Is
So-
it like an elderly horror movie?
To without spoilers or anything, no, it's not. It's made in 2008, and it's about a woman who's doing whatever it takes to get her dream home,
Oh.
including killing a bunch of people.
Oh.
And it's very, very gory, and it's very, very good because there's a nice little twist to it at the end, which I think, surprises the hell out of you. That's why I snuck into your secret vault where you kept this list and crossed it off and changed it.
All right. As I was saying, so these movies are all modern, and one thing I noticed about all these modern horror movies, they're not actually horror. They're more
Saw
of,
is gore as hell.
like
just
three out
horror.
of these are not actual horror. Well, not in my terms. Like Get Out, It, and the one you just said, they're not.
That's
actu-
horror. Dream Home is horror.
Okay.
Like straight up, you see bodies get mutilated and people getting like gutted.
All
Like
right.
it's a pretty brutal movie.
All right, I need to check that out then.
Oh yes, me and you, we'll have good times.
We got it. Anyway, so we will pause Get Out for now. Anything else you want to remove in that list?
Dream Home sounded kind of cool. And then you have, what was the
Saw,
four?
It, and 1408.
Yeah. If you haven't seen the new It yet, still relax. But from Dream Home,
What are you
seems cool.
doing here? Why are you on this episode?
I haven't seen a fucking clown movie. Get over it.
I
It
watched
is
that shit.
the
It scared the
kind
hell
of-
out of me.
And this guy has an actual phobia, and he was sitting next to me in the theater.
Was he shaking?
Yes.
No, heavy breathing, not shaking. Heavy breathing, it's different.
Anyway, so I think
You okay?
Yes, I was okay.
Just wondering.
Get Out. As Get Out is for black men is a very scary movie.
Like a black woman is like, I told you.
Basically. Unfortunately.
This is why you should come get some of this. You know, not some of that. Like,
It's literally...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I think... Well, okay, I will do it this time. I'll move Get Out number 1. But then that would be Get Out, Saw, It, 1408, and Dream Home.
I think Dream Home. Wait, which one's 1408 again?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, wait,
To be honest,
who's seen it here, right?
that would to me would be removed off that list because there's a bunch of other movies I would put on
Alright.
there.
Sure.
But that's just personally me.
All right.
Well, I haven't seen 1408 either. Alright, 1408 is gone. So try to come up with the number 5 then.
L?
From
Drag me to
modern,
hell.
Yeah.
drag me. You know what? Even though a lot of people will give me flack on this, I'm gonna put the newer Evil Dead on there. Now, some people didn't enjoy it, but I actually really enjoyed the newer re-release of the Evil Dead film. I thought it was, even though Ash or Bruce Campbell wasn't in it, it was still very good, gore fest. It had a lot of the things from the original movie. Had the cellar, had the chainsaw. It still followed it, even though it was rather different. I still feel it encompassed the whole idea and spirit of what Evil Dead is, and I would put that as number 4.
Okay.
Alright, so no, that would be number 5 because number 4 would be Dream Home.
That is true.
Alright, so we got Get Out, Saw, It, Dream Home, and... what's the
Evil
last
Dead.
one? There we go.
Evil Dead remake.
Okay. So now, next category.
Traditional.
Okay, I should probably keep this list to me because this is crazy. Like, it's supposed to be my list, but you guys are... Anyway, I'm gonna get back to my list.
What's yours is mine. You know?
Share. Sharing is caring.
And what's mine is yours too. You know.
Nah.
As you were.
So, number 1, we have Evil Dead.
But the classic version.
Yeah. Number 2, Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah. Number 3, Halloween. Not the Disney one.
Oh.
I know you.
Michael
I know
Myers.
you. 4, which is Friday the 13th, which we had one during the month of October.
Yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Jason
And
Voorhees.
then 5th is The Exorcist. So, any
That's
comments
pretty
on that?
solid. I'm not gonna lie. Like that, I wouldn't really jiggle around a little bit because Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy's my favorite slasher. I do really enjoy Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees, so it's really hard, like putting Halloween and Friday the 13th, what order to put them. It's really hard with those 3 characters, but Evil Dead is hands on my favorite movie of all time, period. And, well, not even just 1, 2, and Army of Darkness. Like, all of them, the whole trilogy just is amazing.
They're all fun.
They're all really fun films.
They're all like actual classics now, right? Like they're
Cult classics, yeah.
They're amazing. I keep them on the list no matter what, near the top at all times.
Yeah.
Alrighty
At
then.
all times.
Because people like it's subjective. Like people will change it, like Halloween and what's that the one? Nightmare on Elm Street. Depending on the person, they might have it like on different rankings.
They might be different rankings because everybody enjoys their slasher differently. And Exorcist is a really good film. That was a film that scared the crap out of a lot of people.
And I think like it launched a whole new like breadth of movies after it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Like they all essentially did, right?
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Chucky is a
They did.
spin essentially on that already slasher things that's already there. Like Chucky
It
is.
was basically the clown movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saw is the gore.
Yeah.
Go gore movie.
But like Halloween is a movie that's based on one of my favorite directors, Dario Argento, and I'm just gonna push him because Halloween is inspired on some like a majority of his films, and I 100% like another film like it's on the list, but Black Christmas, where a majority of the killings is done through the point of view of the killer, which is a lot of what Dario Argento's films are. They're amazing. They may not be as scary as what they are today, where we see people dying, but you do like getting butchered and shit, blood going everywhere.
Yeah.
But like the gore in it, it's still good enough to compete, in my opinion, to what today's standards are.
Okay. Well, there you have it. I'm gonna say the whole list again, which was I'm gonna start with modern, which was number 1, Get Out. Number 2, Saw. Number 3, It. Number 4, Dream Home. And number 5,
Evil Dead remake.
there we go. Traditional. For once, I have a list that didn't move. Anyway, so I have number 1, Evil Dead, the first one. Number 2, Nightmare on Elm Street. Number 3, Halloween. Number 4, Friday the 13th. And number 5, The Exorcist, which is my favorite one on the list. Then for family friendly, if I remember correctly, number 1 was Ghostbusters. Number 2 was Addams Family. Number 3 was either Casper or Nightmare on Before Christmas. This one I forgot which one it was.
I'd say Nightmare
Nightmare
Before
Before
Christmas.
Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas. Casper, and then Hotel Transylvania.
Hotel Trash. Oh, wait, okay, I'm sorry.
It's
There
all
you go.
trash. It's a good movie.
It is
Come
not.
on.
I know.
Don't be a hater.
Alright. Keep it for the comments. If you want, go check it out in the
Flame
comments.
war! Flame war!
YouTube, be part of the comments. Trash our list. Well, comment our list. Don't be nice. Don't trash.
Yeah. What
Anyway,
did we forget too?
comment, share, like, dislike, whatever you want.
Make
to
your
do.
own.
Make your own.
Turn
yeah.
our top 5 list into a top 10 on the comments below if you can.
Yeah. And for those of you that like to stay home but are home alone, but possibly with somebody else, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter which movie you put, just go on Netflix, find one, put it, you're good. Anyway.
Nudge. Go on.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching our video. See you next time.
Thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, you can check out the next video here. If you're in a daring mood, you can select the random video here.